So can you tell us a little bit about your move?
Yes, certainly. My husband and I moved from York to Manchester in 2015. I'd met my husband whilst we were both studying at York University in the 90s. So over the years we'd acquired a lot of belongings as a couple and individually, and then of course when the children came along, our belongings just doubled overnight.
So how did you hear about Van Man York?
Well, we had friends who'd moved from York to northern France, and they'd recommended Van Man York and couldn't speak highly enough of them. So we figured if they can help move a family of 5 to northern France, then they'd have no problem moving us to Manchester.
Sure, yeah. So what happened next?
Well, we completed the online contact form on the Van Man York website. We discussed our requirements. We were contacted within the hour to discuss the requirements further. We explained when we wanted to move, and we were very promptly given a very reasonable quote, which was by far the most competitive quote, so it was a no-brainer really.
Excellent. Can you give details of the actual move?
Yes, certainly. The Van Man York team arrived at 6 a.m. in the morning. We wanted to get an early start because we didn't want the children hanging around in an empty house. We had a quick chat with the team leader, and by 6:15 they'd started loading the vans. By 10:30 a.m. everything was loaded and we were well on our way to our new home.
Great. So how were the Van Man York team?
The Van Man York team were very professional, very helpful. Obviously we were sad to be leaving our home of 8 years, but the Van Man team managed to keep our spirits high. We've now moved and we couldn't be happier.
So would you recommend Van Man York to other people looking to move?
Absolutely, we already have. My parents and my husband's sister are both using the Van Man York team to move house, and a friend of my husband is currently using the Van Man York team to move his business premises. We couldn't recommend Van Man York enough.